É uma delícia estar de volta e poder tê-los todos aqui. O teatro não é feito sozinho. A gente precisa de uma equipe grande para conseguir montar uma apresentação. Então, vocês vão ver todas as professoras envolvidas ali atrás com as crianças. E a gente tem 3 professores que se envolveram mais diretamente nesse projeto. Uma que não está aqui hoje é a Paula, professora de artes, mas que fez com as crianças aí os adereços, as coisas para o cenário. E temos aqui 2 professores, a Mariana de teatro e o Rafael de música, que já vão dar uma palavrinha com vocês. Eu só vou lembrar, se alguém ainda não contratou os registros em foto e vídeo, a equipe da Ângela está aí, da Angel Produções. A gente tem tido um feedback muito bacana de quem está acessando a transmissão ao vivo. Então, fica aí, se vocês ainda quiserem, ela está ali, pode atender. Espero que vocês aproveitem, eles estão animadíssimos. A gente passou os últimos dias imersos em School of Rock e Matilda por aqui, ouvindo as músicas. Então, vou chamar a Mari para explicar um pouquinho do projeto. Obrigada.
Obrigada. Boa noite a todos. É um prazer imenso receber vocês aqui. E esse ano, esse espetáculo tem um gostinho a mais, né? A gente ficou tanto tempo sem poder ir ao teatro, sem poder subir no palco, sem poder conviver. E o teatro é sobre o encontro. Então, esse momento, para mim, está sendo um momento muito especial da gente poder estar de volta, da gente poder se encontrar e fazer esse trabalho, que é um trabalho feito em grupo, em equipe, onde um aprende a ser generoso com o outro, onde um aprende a torcer pelo outro. Eu acho que é o que a gente está precisando agora. E foi um processo muito bonito, muito rico, muito intenso. Eles estão respirando essas peças, eles estão ensaiando, curtindo cada minutinho. Eu acho que vocês estão vendo isso em casa. Eu não vou me estender muito. Eu espero que vocês tenham todos um ótimo espetáculo e divirtam-se. Um beijo, obrigada.
Boa noite. Pessoal da plateia aqui que eu conheço, especial. Gente, acho que elas falaram tudo. Acho que a gente está vendo no clima, na saúde, como o coletivo e o nosso papel, como cada um, dentro do coletivo, ele impacta. Então, as coisas e o desenvolvimento de habilidades coletivas e sustentáveis, não só no meio ambiente, mas nas relações sustentáveis, é o que vai fazer, penso eu, como educador, com que o nosso mundo consiga ser um pouquinho melhor. E o teatro e a música são artes muito antigas da humanidade, e a gente tenta usá-las com o intuito de ensaiar um pouquinho como é que é essa colaboração, como é a construção de uma obra que, no final, ninguém faz sozinho. Obrigado pela presença de vocês, obrigado pela confiança no trabalho. Divirtam-se, gente. Boa noite.
Mommy says I'm a miracle. My dad said I'm a special little guy. I am a princess. Mom says I'm an angel sent from the sky. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is sent so much strong as me. Instead of being a soldier, instead of being a soldier, cause I'm a little soldier. Hope to my mommy says I'm a miracle. When I'm an angel with space, you see. Every single day, they'll shout, little miracle. God is a weird, there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a special ballerina. She has never seen a little ballerina. She says if I'm king, I have to cut down on the cream. But I'm a ballerina, so leave me more cake.
Their brainless people and nerve and the best ballerinas, don't they? There was one family that was definitely not the king. This more, but 9 pregnant once more than anything to dance in a certain competition. Her husband, Mr. Wong, doesn't care much. But it has to be another baby. It has to be a boy. And the doctor who's delivering the beautiful new girl, Matilda, can't believe this parent.
This is one of the most beautiful child I have seen.
Oh my god, Lord! Where he's thinking?
He's what?
He's thinking! What have you done with his thinking?
This child doesn't have a thingy.
What? A boy with no thinking? What have you done, stupid woman?
This child is a girl, a little beautiful girl.
This is the worst day of my life. My mommy says I'm a lazy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mommy says I'm just a little germ. That kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to share my Bible. No one like a smart mouse girl like me. Mom says I'm a good case for population control. That says I should watch more TV.
5 years later, back in the Warmouth's house, Mr. Warmouth is running his dodgy business, dressing up old banker cars as luxury limousines. Suddenly, he hears a scream from the next door because the 5-year-old daughter is doing it again.
5 years old and she's reading books. If you don't mind, that's not normal. The child is clearly an idiot. Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was an age of wisdom. Stop scaring your mother with that strange books, boy. I'm a girl. And she keeps trying to tell me stories. Harry, is stories? Who wants stories? I mean, it's just not normal for a child to be at all thinking. Who you think you are? You're at school in a few days' time. I know headmistress at that church boy. Imagine what she will do with a horrible squeaking goblin like you, boy. I'm a girl. Now Matilda is no pushover. She got a powerful imagination and a very strong sense of what's right and what's wrong. While her mother is brushing her teeth, Matilda whiffs and mixes her mother's powdering hair dye with her father's oil of violet hair tone. Business, and a man's hair is the greatest asset. Good hair means good brain. Now the secret to my success in business is... Yes, secret. The secret to my success is oil violet hair tonic for men. Stand back, son. Now your old man is going to work. Oh my God. Now the secret to my success is in business. So no one resists a man when he looks like this. Your hair is green. What? My hair's green. Ah! Just because you find the light's not fairy doesn't mean that you're just such a green and buried. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Matilda, as you might imagine, loves to go to the library. Here she's sitting looking for some books. Mrs. Phelps, the librarian, meets her happily and asks her to tell her story. Remember, Matilda has a strong imagination. Once upon a time, the 336 performance in the world fell in love and got married. People will come from miles to see their skill and their love for each other. But thought they loved each other, thought they were famous, and everyone loved them.
They were sad. We did not have a child, they said. Their sadness took them to ever more dangerous feats, and they decided to perform the most dangerous feats ever known to man. It was called a burning woman, rolling through the air with diamonds in her hair over sharks and spiked objects, caught by a man, locked in the safe.
The first day of school, the new kids get up to the gates full of hope and hope. As they reach the main gate, the big kids rush out to find them.
Hi, Mama. Hi,
My daddy say I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Mom says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess? You will soon see there's no escaping tragedy.
Ha!
And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life as you know it is ancient history.
Ha!
I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. This prison cell. But if I try, I can remember back before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Like you, I was curious. So innocent, I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you
Hello, my name is Miss Sunny, and today is a very special day. It's our first day at school. Now, do any of you know any of our 2 times tables? Me. Wonderful. Matilda, isn't it? Please, stand and do as much as you can.
1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 7 times 2 is 14, 12 times 2 is 24.
Wow! Now, this is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it right. But 2 times 487.
974.
Miss Honey realizes that Matilda is a special child, a gifted child who should go to another class. She stands trembling outside the headmistress' office door. Several times she tried to knock, but her coach fails her. Then she gives a timid knock and goes in.
Well, don't stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Well, yes, there's in my class, there's a little girl called Matilda Y5B, and Miss Trunchbull. Matilda's a genius and should be placed in top form with 11-year-olds.
What? But she's a shrimp and an hatchetapo. We cannot just place her in the top form. What about rules, honey? Rules. How do you think I become the English hammer throwing champion of 1969? By sticking to the rules. If you wanted its success, you have to force the little rascals to toe the line.
Back at the Warm's house, Mr. Warm is in a very bad mood because the Russians who were supposed to buy his dodgy cars caught him, and his green hair didn't work. In a fit of temper, he blamed all at Matilda, who is reading as usual.
And what is this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with the telly?
She's got no respect. That one, it's all books and stories.
Here's what I think about your strange books.
Just because you find the light's not varied, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. Sometimes I might as well be saying I think that it's okay, and that's not right.
A man with a jaunty head always got respect. at school, Matilda witnessed a terrible piece of injustice when a Mr. Principal blames Nigel for prowling tyrannically.
Matilda, can I ask you a question? Do all those brain in your head it give you a headache? I mean, it got you hurt. I was quitting.
No, I think they just fit.
Right, well, I better hang out just in case. Start to squeeze out of your ears, you will need help. I'm Lavender, and we'll be best friends.
Hide me! Someone poured a whole can of syrup out to Trunchbull's chair. When she sat down and when she got up, her knickers stayed stuck on the seat. Someone told her I did it, but I never, and now she's after me.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
You are done, kid. You are
finished!
Once I got that Trunchbull decided you're guilty, you are...
Squeeze!
Don't listen to them. That didn't happen. They're just careless.
Oh, Matilda, they say she's going to put me in a choke.
What? What is choky?
They say it's a cupboard in our office that she throws children into. They say it's lined with nails and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you've been sent if you haven't been good.
Well, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago, but why? Oh no, she's coming.
You'd better hide. Quick, jacket.
You! Where's Maggot known as Nigel?
He's under there, under those coats, where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. You see, unfortunately, Nigel suffers from the red blood chronic slow disease, narcolepsy. You see, if I sleep, and we put him under the coats for him. Didn't we? Didn't we?
Yes!
Narcolepsy.
Oh, is it time for school yet, Mom? Oh, well, this isn't my room at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Tripp!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails!
But my mommy liked them. She's having them look me pretty.
Then your mommy is a tweet.
You! What's your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
So you're Wormwood, are you? I might have known. Matilda Wormwood, you just have made a very big mistake.
Meantime, Miss Honey determined to do her best for Matilda. Visit her parents. Mrs. Wormwood at home practicing her dancing with her reader greasy partner Rudolph. Rudolph and Mrs. Wormwood explained to Miss Honey why it's stupid to be clever.
You seem to think who people that are clever, it's very quaint, it's very sweet. But what you know matter less about the volume, that it got to be expressed. It got to be loud, loud, loud.
Matilda's at the library telling Miss Phelps the next part of the story about the acrobat and her husband, the scapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, turning women here, do their and cancel because we're pregnant.
Try to have signage from the street and from your show.
Oh no, what's happened next?
I don't know yet. I will tell you tomorrow.
Back at school, there's more trouble.
Matilda Wormwood! Matilda Wormwood! Where's...
Yes, Miss
Miss Trunchbull.
So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This clock, this phone carbuncle is no other than a disgusting criminal. This morning you snuck like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from the tea tray.
No, I did not. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she's guilty.
Okay, look, all right, I stole the cake, and I was definitely sort of almost thinking about owing up. Maybe, but the thing was, I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. You see, Trunchbull's cake was so good that I was coughed it down too quick, and now it's beginning to fight back. Oops, see?
I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything.
You're guilty because you're a thin, you're a crook, you're a thief. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall continue to the seventh circle of hell, child. You shall be destroyed.
It was the biggest burp I had ever done. It was the biggest burp I had ever heard. It was the biggest burp I had ever heard about. It was like the entire world went silent for this burp to exist. A huge cloud of chocolate gas wafted from my mouth and drifted across the class, past Lavender, past Alice, and past Matilda. And then my great, big, beautiful chocolate burp, which now seemed to have a mind of its own, wafted through into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bucktrother!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Did you like my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, and I'm very sorry.
Oh, no. You're not sorry. As long as you enjoy the cake, that's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bucktrother, it is.
Well, I did it. Thank you. And I'm very sorry.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It makes me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook?
What?
What's the matter, Bucktrother? Lost your appetite?
Yes, well, I'm full.
No, you're not full. I'll tell on you're full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until they have eaten the entire cake. But no buts. We haven't got time for buts. Eat.
But I can't eat at all.
Headmistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought about that before he made a pact with Satan and decided to steal my cake. Eat. Can't. Eat. Can't. Eat. Can't.
Single slice, or even two, Bruce. Might be nice, but even two, Bruce. Has a place, which you do an ace. It's past a lot of difference in size. He surely can't do all the man, Bruce. He might explode, he's everlasting. He's got to glow, making stories fantastic. Look at him go, watch Bruce. You'll never again be subject to abuse. For your immense caprice, should call the truce, Bruce. With every swallow you are tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tummy tongue to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your belt, I think you'll want your trousers loose. Oh, stuff it in, Bruce. You're almost finished, Bruce. You'll get to dig, whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let go win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Now we chocolate glory.
Yes, Brucey! I knew you could do it! Sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I got carried away.
That's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes, even me. Well, good job, Bucktrother. Good show. Well, come along.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was only the first part of your punishment. The second part is choky.
What? No, no, Miss Trunchbull, please. You can't.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can. Do you think I'll be allowed to be defeated by these maggots? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? A fool? You?
But he didn't at all. He did what you asked.
I did a lot. Please don't take me there. Don't take me to the choke.
That's not right.
Lorena. Hello, I'm Lavender. By the way, Matilda's best friend. There's a bit coming up that's all about me. Well, not exactly about me, but I play a big part in it. But I'm not going to say what happened because I don't want to spoil it for you. All right, look. What I do is I volunteer to give a Trunchbull a jug of water. And on the way back, no, I'm not saying anymore because I don't want to ruin it. On the way back, I found a newt. A newt is a really ugly lizard that lives in the water. And so I pick it up and, no, I'm not saying anymore. I'm going to put a newt in Trunchbull's jug. It's going to be brilliant.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be
I think that is okay, and that's not right.
The library, Miss Phelps waits anxiously for the end of Matilda's story.
The acrobat hugs her husband and comforts him before they perform the most dangerous act of all time. The crowd held their breath as she hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. They watched as the flames crept up her dress. The door of the safe flung open and the scapologist reached out one huge muscle arm to catch his wife and child and...
Oh, I can't look!
The scapologist used just too much foam to kill the flames, and suddenly their hands became slippery, and she fell. She broke every bone in her body, but lived long enough to have their child, and then she died.
Shortly afterwards, at the Wormwood's house, Mr. Wormwood was jumping about, shouting about his own cleverness by tricking the Rushes into buying 150 old banger cars. Mrs. Wormwood and Matilda reacts very differently, and Matilda's father delivers a terrible blow.
Fantastic! Now we'll be able to afford Rodolfo for all day long.
But that's not fair. You've cheated on them. They trusted you and you've cheated on them.
Tomorrow we'll go down the library and tell that old bag woman that you'll never come in again.
To comfort herself, Matilda continues her story. It's so real that the characters actually appear. The wicked aunt throws the scapologist's little girls in a dark cell and locks the door. She huddles in the corner, shivering and crying. Matilda tries to comfort her, but she doesn't notice. Suddenly, there's a bang at the door. The scapologist is home early. He bursts in his little girls. They sleep for exhaustion. He makes a promise to his sleeping daughters.
Demon is reading this morning. Willing to do his game isn't. Let's see what he can do.
And that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father, because he never ever came home, ever again.
Matilda, I've got those books we spoke about, so if you could just sit and read.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
No, they're not on my watch. There's an H for reading and an H for being filthy little toads. These are toads, aren't you, Bog Brother?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. You see, only Bog Brother here is a good toad.
Miss Sunny invited Matilda to her very simple home. With a box made of straw and a table, they sat in the garden. Miss Sunny told Matilda a story who reminds her of a new one.
My father was a wonderful man called Magnus, but unfortunately, he died in suspicious circumstances, and I was left with my aunt. She was a terror, and when I got my job as a teacher, she suddenly presented me with a bill of looking after me all those years.
Miss Honey, is this your father's scarf?
Well, yes, my mother gave it to my father right before she died. She was
An acrobat.
How did you... And my father wasn't...
And scapologist. Who is your aunt?
You know her, Matilda. My aunt is... Miss Trunchbull.
The very same Miss Trunchbull is on the attack again, trying to put children in a choke. But this time, children are fighting back. In this world, there are two types of human beings. The winners and the losers. I'm a winner, and I play by the rules. If I play by the rules and I do not win, then something is going wrong. If something is going wrong, you have to put it on the right place, even if it screams. Quiet, you maggots!
No one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, please understand that when I say quiet, you maggots, you're entirely included in this statement. Where's my jug of water?
Oh, I will get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl! Flavor disgusting, revolting. I say it's time for you to get toned up with a little side.
Here, Mr. Antibo.
What are you looking at?
You.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child that got the answer wrong will go to Choki. You spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
You spell what you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
Of course she's not cheating. She can simply spell a word.
This child can't be this clever. They are worms.
Eric.
Quiet back when I'm speaking.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the chunky door stand. Never again will I be bullied. And never again will I doubt it when my mother says I'm a miracle. Never again will we leave behind walls. Never again will we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have the tragedy for voting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have the tragedy for voting. We're revolting. We will become a screaming fool.
Take out your hobby stick and use it as a sword.
Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out where the chalk is stored and draw rude pictures on the board. It's not insulting, we're revolting.
continua.
E agora?
Oi, oi.
Alô.
Oi, thank you. Oi aqui. Congratulations, guys. You have grown to be wonderful. Do you have any idea of how much you've come to do this thing? Congratulations. Are you very proud of your children? You should be. You should be. Parabéns, parabéns. Acho que a gente não cansa de falar parabéns, né? E a gente gostaria de homenagear todo mundo, né? Pais, alunos, professores. E aí, por um momento, então, a gente vai fazer isso agora, com alguns professores representando aqui. Henrico, cadê o Henrico? Vai homenagear o Rafael. Cadê a nossa querida Giz? A Paula de Artes, que ajudou aqui no nosso espetáculo, não pôde vir hoje, então a Giz vai representá-la. Babi? Cadê Babi? E Felipe Francis, homenageando a Mari. Parabéns. Parabéns, orgulhem-se. E é isso aí.
Congratulations, guys. Obrigada, obrigada. Foi incrível. Parabéns, parabéns. Obrigada a todos.
Atenção, todas as crianças que têm microfone, retirar o microfone na sala do ateliê. No ateliê aqui no térreo, por favor.